Unit 3, overtime. I was a bit scripted in the lecture on the executive branch. I'm going to go pretty darn unscripted here. Want to make sure I hit every sort of key term that I know is going to be on those quizzes and things like that. So as I keep going here, I'll try to loosen up a bit. Let me share my screen. I've actually got a new AI tool up. Where's that screen at? There it is. Cool. Okay. The Notebook LM is available to you. Give that a try for Unit 3. I show that in the lectures. What I have up here is Grok AI. What I like about Grok is its real-time connection to Twitter. It's a really powerful and really fast one too. So this is Grok Model 3 currently, as I'm recording this in 2025. I often sort of like to poke at its politics because of who owns X, formerly Twitter, and Grok, and it's all one big entity, also running those cars too. What are your sources? So this is the first time we're going beyond the chatbot I built and just kind of playing around with the chatbot. So Grok has some daily limits. I'm sure you can use it 5 or 10 times per day or something like that. There it is. Query limit reached for Grok. Limit refreshes in 2 hours. Okay, I was playing around with it for just a minute before I hit record, so looks like it is pretty limited here. The real neat thing about Grok, I guess maybe I'll try it one more time here. What are people on X saying about Joe Biden's legacy, and when can we expect the true history of Biden's real impact to be written? So that the chapters talked about this, the role of the executive, the power of the executive. Looks like it's not going to let us, but that's the kind of neat question I would throw at Grok because Grok can search Twitter in real time, right? That's sort of the unique aspect of its data set is not just its connected to internet, but its preference for what people are saying and trending. And for me personally, I rejoined Twitter and remain on it um, from January 6th, 2021 at the Capitol. It was that day that I went to Twitter to look for what was actually happening on January 6th. And it's been a very good source about sort of a different perspective, right? In real-time perspective about what people are thinking about in real time. So that's a tool you can use. I definitely think you should ask for sources right as you're incorporating this and check those sources, right? Actually go look independently if you need to go back to Google or Google Scholar and find what chatbots are citing and go read it yourself. It's almost like reading Wikipedia, right? If you scroll to the bottom, you can actually go find the sources it's using and validate whether they're quality or not. So that is overtime for Unit 3. On to Unit 4.